Please wash your ass, y'all. Ladies, you do not need to let your vagina marinate. Your ass is smelly. When you go into the bathroom, we smell it. You do not need a doctor to teach you basic hygiene. And if a doctor tells you you should not wash every day, that should be the last thing they say to you, because you cannot trust them. Washing is not cultural. It is not propaganda. It is basic self-care to shower every day. And by you not showering every day is a form of self-hate. You telling me you can't take 10 minutes out of your 24 hours to wash your body. All these excuses y'all coming up with, I have posted many routines for the people who say it's going to dry out your skin. Please wash your entire body, including your legs and your feet. We're not going to let the soap just run down, okay? We're going to actually wash. That's how you clean yourself. 48-hour deodorant is not a replacement for washing. Whole body deodorant is not a replacement for washing. Please hop in the shower, love yourself, care about yourself enough to spend 10 minutes a day and wash all the funk and stink away. So does that also mean you don't brush your teeth every day?
Hygiene tips I wish I knew sooner, part 1. Take your underwear off when you go to sleep. Take it off when you go to sleep. I beg you. Literally for the entire day. I don't know how long you're outside for. You're at work, you're at school, 12 hours a day. I don't know. You're wearing your panties. You're wearing your tight-fitting panties. At least let it breathe for 8 hours while you're asleep. Let that Gucci breathe. Shake that ass for me. Yeah. At least give your cooter the time to breathe at night. Okay? Once I started sleeping with no underwear on, I could not go back. Now what I do is I get home, and as soon as I get home, I take my underwear off. I put on some loose fitting pants, and I just go commando for the rest of the day, because my cooter... Let that Gucci breathe. Check that out. Is that the song? Is that the lyrics? The second tip I have is very closely related to this. When you're done showering, dry that area. Make sure it's bone dry. Make sure it's drier than the desert. Yeah. Really get in there. Make sure it's real dry. And that's not only for the cooter. Make sure your armpits, your cornhole, your cooter, between the toes, those 4 areas. And if you a man, I've said this before, if you're a man, that little area between the jugglers, what do y'all call that? Anyway, the little area between the jugglers and the cornhole, that little area, dry that shit up. If you're not drying those areas completely, you're just asking bacteria to come live there. Yeah, just asking the bacteria on your skin to multiply and make you smell. Make sure you're completely dry before you put any clothing on. Lastly is deodorant. My biggest tip for deodorant is to put it on at night and not in the morning. When you put it on at night, your sweat glands, or whatever the fuck they're called, they're less active, and it's gonna give the deodorant more time to really get absorbed and like do its thing. In the mornings, you're already sweating more. You're in a rush. You're getting ready for work. I don't know, but you already sweating, and then you're putting on. You know what I mean? Put it on at night. Go to sleep. You're gonna wake up. It's still gonna be able to work. It's still gonna protect you. You're not gonna smell unless you sweat a lot, obviously. But that's a different case. If you sweat a lot, just put some more on in the mornings. But I don't know. I actually don't know what that's gonna do for you. But you know what I mean? Put on deodorant at night. Lastly, did I say lastly before? This one is the last one, I promise. Put on oil, body oil, after you've put on your moisturizer, after you've showered. Did that make sense? After you shower, you put on your moisturizer, then you put on your body oil. Okay, I have like a couple of things to say about this. First of all, moisturize after you shower, because I've heard that some people don't do that, and that really upsets me. Moisturize after you shower, and moisturize while your body's still wet, okay? Moisturize when your body's still wet. Moisturize after you shower. Then, while your body is moisturized, after your body is moisturized, put on body oil. This is my biggest tip. While your skin is still wet from the oil, put on your body mist and your perfume. Put on your body mist and your perfume. You're gonna smell so good. It's gonna stick to your skin much better now that it's still wet from the oil, and you're gonna smell good all freaking day.
This is exactly how I feel when I see a fine babe with bad breath. Oh my god, I'm joking, but let me teach you how you can eliminate bad breath. So you're gonna get your toothpaste and toothbrush. Make sure that your toothbrush has soft bristle, and then you're gonna brush the front of your teeth. Make sure you're taking that toothbrush to the back of your teeth and under your teeth as well. You're also gonna brush your gum and the rooftop of your mouth. Next, take that toothbrush and choke yourself. Make sure you gag. That's what she said. Oh my god, guys, I meant brush your tongue. Okay, most of you still have bad breath because you skip this step, so you're gonna take a tongue scraper and scrape the excess gunk out of your tongue. Trust me, this will take your routine to the next level. Next, we're going to floss. It just takes away anything that I missed with my toothbrush. Like, take a look at that teeth now. Shiny, 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 yeah. Last step is mouthwash. This thermal breath, chef kiss. Just make sure you're wiggling that mouthwash. Go, 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 go. There you have it, bestie. Go out and slay. And I don't want to catch you leaving the house with bad breath because...
Here are 3 feminine hygiene tips I think every girl must know and should be practicing. And if you're not practicing any of this, bombastic side eye. Number 1 on my list is changing your underwears. Those of you that still use the same pants, or should I say pints, for 3 years now, what was the reason? What was the reason? Take the mic and tell us why. I don't know if you're aware, but you're supposed to be changing your panties at least once a year. Like every year, you need to get new sets of panties and then dispose of the old one. You can make it as a New Year resolution that once you enter the new year, you can get new set of panties and then dispose of the old one. If you can do 6 months, that's great, but at least once a year. Those of you that say you must use that pants till you're tired of wearing it, let me just let you know something that might be the cause of your recurring infection. If you don't know, I don't know if you're aware, but after you finish the treatment from an infection, you need to dispose of the panties you used prior to treating that infection, because if you go back to using the same panties, chances that the infection will come back is very, very high. So please take this as a word of advice from Family Dorothy. Change your underwear as much as you can. Now, number 2, still speaking on underwears, is your choice of panties. I mean, there are a lot of different types of panties. We have the G-string, thong, and the list goes on. But hope you're aware that cotton panties are the best, most recommended for you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should wear your G-string or your satin or your silk panties. You can do those ones, occasionally or once in a while, but you should have good quality cotton panties. Now, the reason why cotton panties are highly recommended is because, first of all, they are comfortable. Yes, let's give it up for the mama panties, aka cotton panties. They are really comfortable and they are breathable. Down there will be able to breathe. Now, when you wear other types of fabric of panties, satin, silk panties, they cannot hold in moisture. And if that place is so moisturized throughout the day, bacteria can start to grow and give you an infection, which is why cotton panties, original cotton panties, are recommended, because they can absorb moisture, keeping that place dry and clean. So yes, as much as we like all our silencer kind of panties, the G-string and them, still have cotton panties in your wardrobe. Okay, now third and last on my list is swab test. I'm pretty sure a lot of us know what swab test is. We must have gotten a swab test at least once in our life, and if you've never gotten a swab test, please run and get one done ASAP. Now, why I personally rate swab tests very, very important is because it helps you identify what's happening down there. Like, all those changes, smells, all those discharge, fungal infection, yeast infection, bacterial infection, hormonal imbalances, STD, STIs. Swab test is going to give you the accurate result if you have any of this, and also you can get your medications to treat that specific infection that you have. It's very important that you get a swab test, because as women, it is very easy for us to get infections, and you don't want to be walking and moving and living with infections for years to come, and then in future it gives you like complications that you did not opt for. So if you've never gotten a swab test done before, you should definitely get it done like this week, right now after this video. Yes, you can get it done. It's quite affordable as well. You can get it done at any hospital close to you. Just ask around. I'm sure you will find somewhere to get your swab test done.
Hey girls, so last time I came on here, I told you that you needed to start using this before it got steamy outside. And you listened, and I'm so grateful. But there are some things that I missed out. There are some things that I forgot to mention, and that's on me, and I apologize for that. But what I'm not going to do is not let you in on the information. So let's get into it. Okay, so first, again, after you get out that shower, clean every bit of your body. You're going to get out of that shower, apply this to a cotton round. You can put it in a spray bottle, baby, whatever floats your boat as long as you're using it, okay? You're going to apply this to your under armpits, okay? If you are a heavy-chested woman, in betwixt, underneath, all right? We're going to hit the sides, not inside. That's going to burn. We don't want nothing burning, okay? Okay, on the sides, we're going to hit the sides. We're going to spray them cheeks, not with the same cotton round. Get you a new one. Left, right, get in there, okay? It's your butt. You just cleaned it, right? Okay, so get in there, throw it away. Once we throw that away, this is the most important part. This is what I did not say in that last video. You need to get a fan. Okay, all right, okay. And if you don't have one of these, I know you got one of these. I know you do. You got to. Now, this is my personal favorite. Put that thing on a low, cool setting. Right here. Right here. Make sure she is dry. Dry. Not dried out. Dry. Dry. Okay? A cool setting. Because I promise you, it is going to change the game. Having her dry at the beginning of your day is going to set you up for success the rest of the day because there's not going to be an odor. Now, if you have not tried this, everybody on mute. You don't have a say because you haven't tried it. And everybody that has tried it, come to the front because I know, you know that it works. So make sure she's dry. I promise you there will be no odor. If you have suffered in any form or fashion with the little tang at the end of the day, try it. And a blow dryer or a little personal fan or floor fan, whatever you need to use to make sure it's fully dry. And not just the front, make sure the back is dry too. Make sure the back is dry. I promise you, change the game. After that, you can go about your regular hygiene routine, putting on lotion, putting on perfume, whatever. And I can really get into all of that, baby, because I promise you, I smell just as good as I look. Okay. And honestly, we can make this into a little series because there's nothing I love more than talking about looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. Okay? Okay. Everybody ain't taught, but everybody can definitely learn.
Girlies, come, let's talk. Let's talk about personal hygiene because I think I need to teach you guys something. Now, stop wiping your bum from back to front. Do you understand? When you're done with your number 2, stop wiping from back to front. Wipe from front to back. Back to front is when you wipe this way, back to front. Wipe from front to back. And let me explain this, please. No matter how clean you think you are, whenever you do your number 2, please wash your bum. I don't want to hear, oh, I know how to wipe my bum. I don't need water. Wash your bum. I don't want to shout. I'm trying to be soft-spoken, but you guys are making me shout. So I just came back from one of my appointments. I'm not going to mention the appointment I went for. And when I got there, the client before me just finished. So the lady was trying to prepare the room for me to come in. I got in and the room was smelling. Like this lady was even spraying perfume, air freshener, but I could just perceive it. I asked her, what's happening here? Like, what's happening here? And she said, oh, sorry, the client that just left, and she gave me like a little gist. So basically, the girl had like, probably she wiped her bum from back to front, and she had like a little discharge, and you know, everything together. She had like small, Jesus. So when she took off her panties, the room was smelling. Please, no matter how clean you think you are, wash your bum. First step, after you finish yeah, you use tissue to wipe from front to back like this to your butt crack, front to back, and then you take water, you take water and wash your bum. Then you use tissue to dry the water. And let me say this, if you're going for an appointment that has to do with you opening your body, taking off your clothes, please shower, bath. If you know you're going for an appointment that has to do with you taking off your clothes, please shower. I need to start giving you guys hygiene tips because how the F would you take off your panties and the whole room is smelling? You guys don't clean your bum very well.
If you're trying to start practicing proper hygiene, this message is for you. Start carrying wipes, babe. When you're out in public and you go to the bathroom, I need you to wipe from front to back. Stop using that paper toilet. Find some proper wipes that work for you. And when you go number 2, please also wipe front to back and keep yourself clean down there. Because don't tell me that you went to Target, took a number 2, and now you're walking around with little paper in your... Like, come on, girls. Come on. Like, let's use a little common sense.
Leave your vagina and armpits at home, ladies. Why are you saying that? I've got a vagina myself, yeah? But some of you ladies, you walk past, nice, beautiful, mashallah, perfume, everything. But then you see that whiff of pH balance and then armpit odor, you're killing us. You are absolutely killing us. How are you remembering how to put your spray on, your oud? You leave your vagina at home and your armpits at home because we are tired. We are absolutely sick and tired. The humidity outside, pH balance, acid, combined? Nah. Today, I have walked past a few females, and I'm not going to lie to you, perfume smells 10 out of 10. But then please, I don't know what else is going on there, but that BO is too much. Look, Mitchum, perfect example. Glycerolic, whatever is it called? Glyceric acid, perfect example. Even witch hazel, you want to get rid of that odor. No hate, but I'm just telling you, can you not smell yourself? Can you not smell that lingering smell? Because I do, I can. And I can't even be like, sis, like, do you understand? I don't know you. You're gonna fight. But please leave your vagina and armpits at home if you cannot take care of it outside. All right?